Okay, move on to the next part. Let us explore the features of the quiz in eCampus together. Okay, first of all, you have to choose one of the classes that you are teaching, okay, from current semester. Okay, for my case, I'll choose this one, English for Business Communication for PC2. Alright. Okay, then you just have to choose whatever week that you want to have the test or you want to have the quiz. Well, again, it's up to you, all right? Because it depends on your eCampus as well, how you arrange your weekly lesson plan. Because I arrange them according to the week. So I just straight go to week 8, all right? Then, or from your page, I'm sure that you can view this, add an activity or resource, right? So you just click this. Okay, there's a pop-up, all right? And you can see a list of activities that you can choose from. Okay, for this case, you have no choice but to choose quiz. Right, just click quiz, and then these are all the information related to the quiz. All right, you just have to read through whenever you have time. Okay, I'm not able to go through everything here. Okay, so you click add. Then it leads you to this page. Okay, this is where we set our quiz. So first of all, you just put any name, you just name your quiz, any name you want. You can have like task 1, quiz 1. All right. For this case, I'll just put testing, and then you can have description like answer all questions in the quiz. Okay, and I can choose to bold. And display the description on the course page, right? And then we can try to explore this one as well, the timing. You can choose when you want to open the quiz, when you want to close the quiz. All right, you can choose the date, you can choose the time as well. All right, you can you want to have open it for a few days, then you just go ahead. All right, you just have to click enable, and then you choose the dates, choose the months, and so on. Okay, and do the same thing for this as well. Close the quiz. After that, let's look at grade. Okay, grade category. You don't have to change anything. Okay, attempts allowed. Okay, it depends. All right, if it's a graded quiz, I would suggest you change the attempts allowed here. All right, you just restrict it into just only one. All right, yeah, because it's graded one, we don't want our students to try many times. Okay, once they submit and they cannot resubmit after that. Layout. Okay, you can play around with this as well. You want it's up to you. You want to have like 3 questions in the page, all questions in one single page. All right. And then question behavior. Okay, shuffle within questions. If you want, you just choose yes. If not, you just choose no. All right. Again, depends of the quiz. Like my case, because I'm a language teacher, if I were to give my students reading quiz, normally I'll just pick no, because it is so unfair for the students if we shuffle all the questions. As the reading quiz, all the questions that we have on the reading quiz, it's actually based on, we design the questions based on the flow of the passage. Okay, and then the review options. Okay, like immediately after the attempt. Again, if it's graded 1, I would suggest you, or I would advise you to untick all this, whether correct, specific feedback, right answer, and whatnot. You can show them marks if you want. If you don't feel like you want to let them view their marks right after they submitted everything, then you just untick it. All right. If you feel like you still want to review the scores and so on, okay, but you can show them if you want. All right. And in terms of like whether correct and so on, right answers, because it's an online quiz, all right, especially if it's a non-face-to-face online quiz, we are not sure what they are going to do out there. They might text their friends saying that, okay, I've got it. If they know the right answer and they can see whether they got it right or wrong, they might text their friends saying that, oh, I've got wrong for this question, so make sure you don't choose this answer and so on. So, to avoid all this, best not to choose them. Okay, and do the same thing for this as well. And then appearance, normally I just leave them blank. Okay, password. All right, you can set the password if you want. Remember, before this, I have already shown you one of the quizzes that I have. Students have to enter the password in order for them to try out the quiz. Okay, but based on my experience, because I have lots of classes in a semester, and then different classes with different code, and in the end I forgot all the password and I have to go back to the setting and then check the password and so on. I find it too many things I have to do, so I learned my lesson. I don't do any password, and I don't do any password after that. Okay, and you have the overall feedback. Normally I don't do anything as well. This is not important. Restrict access. Okay, whenever you try to execute quiz, you want to ask your student to do the test and so on, there's this one special student that failed to do so, and this is when access restrictions is useful. All right, so you just have to add restriction. Okay, there's a lot of things. You can choose this one, user profile. All right, choose ID number. Okay, so you just have to type, or you just have to key in their metric number, for example. Okay, just an example. All right, and partners in crimes is always incomplete without another person. All right, there's always this few students couldn't attend to the quiz. Then you can have another one. All right, create another one, ID number, so another password. Okay, all right. Okay, then after that, in your course page, you will see this two metric number. Only the students with this metric number can access the quiz. All right, and then activity completion. Okay, it's up to you if you want to set the day and date here, but since you have set it in the timing part, then you can just leave it like this. Save and display. Alright, let's try to have a look at the course page. Now go back to the course page. Okay, scroll down to week 8 for my case. Alright, okay, there you go. Alright, you can see this one, the ID number that we set just now. So only students with the metric number as listed here can get into this quiz. Okay, alright, so go back to the quiz. So now we can start to edit the quiz. Click this. Okay, so at this page, you can see there's this maximum grade, alright, and then you can also view this total of marks as well.